I am very thankful to still have both of my hands. There was a time in history where if you got into debt and financial issues, you would lose one of your hands in certain cultures. Hi and welcome to today's book review, and today we are reviewing a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. This is a really amazing book, and as I said at the beginning of this video, there was a time throughout history, and this would have been the case in Babylon, where if you accrued debts to a certain degree that some people in modern society do at the moment, you would lose your hand because for your sins in this case, your hand would be cut off. Now, this book, The Richest Man in Babylon, is a great way to learn how to work on your finances, how to be savvy with your finances, how to save your hand, even though you're not really in any danger of losing your hand, but you could be in danger of completely ruining your financial future if you don't follow the advice in the book. Now, we spoke about a book called Snowball, which is about the life of Warren Buffett. And one thing that Warren Buffett says is that it's extremely important to have a master, somebody who is very good at what you want to learn, and follow them, learn from them and find out what they did. Now, if you don't have a master, The Richest Man in Babylon is a great way to be able to do that. So the book talks about different rules around money that, say, a very wealthy person might have. So it talks about paying yourself first, for example, which is a great concept because very often we'll pay everybody else and forget to actually pay ourselves. Now, we don't usually think about the fact that we need to pay ourselves, but it is extremely important because all the wealthiest people, it's a little bit like an oxygen mask on an aeroplane. If you put somebody else's oxygen mask on, you can't breathe, so you die, they survive. So we need to make sure that we also look after ourselves. So we need to put on the oxygen mask. We also need to pay ourselves. It also talks about, for example, understanding and being in control of the assets that you buy. So yes, you want to pay yourself first. You want to make sure that that money goes towards something that you are going to invest in, but don't invest in something that you don't understand. So take the time to educate yourself and then become an expert in that, or use something that you already know. And as you go through over time, you might want to learn new things so that you can invest not just in one thing, but multiple things. So the book is full of all of these rules around money, and it is a great way to have your first master and to start implementing the most important lessons financially before you start then looking for a master, because very often you need to be at a certain point financially before you can start working with somebody who is an expert, and they will take you to the next level. So one of the best ways to begin is using The Richest Man in Babylon and implementing the lessons from that. So it is a really amazing book that I highly recommend. I'm going to give this one 5 out of 5 stars. It will save your hand. And have a think about it. Very often we don't learn anything about finances, and yet there was a time in which you would have your hand cut off. Now, thankfully, that's not the case anymore, but you still want to be able to do well financially, and having crippling debts is really going to stop you from being able to live an amazing life. So I really want to see all of you succeed, and this book will help you. So please do read it, and then reach out, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And if you have read the book and you've started to implement, get in touch and I'll tell you more about our investment club that you could be a part of that will help you take it to the next level. So reach out, get in touch. 5 out of 5 for this book. I think it's absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it for everybody, literally. Even if you're already investing, there might be some things that you are not doing from this book. Reach out and let us know what you think. Did you enjoy this book? Do you need to buy it? We're going to put the link down below so that you can buy the book if you don't have it already. And thank you so much for joining this amazing series of book reviews, and I'm looking forward to more of you being a part of the investment club that's going to allow you to take all of these lessons from all of these books that we're reviewing to a whole new level so that you can live the lifestyle that you deserve. Because there's a faster and more efficient way to doing absolutely everything. So make the switch to unlock your rich.